you a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down the air in the scene. I feel just like Vegeta Prince and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. Shake a big, told them all, you ain't first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma grow that cash to my money.
You should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
On second down now, it's Carson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards there. First down.
For a Seattle Seahawks.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Wilson.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. They'll run on first down. Carson. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. first carry for Carlos Hyde. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Buccaneers' 17-yard line.
They run high, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Lavonte David. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line. We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with no score.
2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Brady again. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off on the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
He was brought down by Lavonte David. It's a gain of 5.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Here we go on 4th with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, Carson. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
That's a gain of 3.
Now Wilson, escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, again to Hyde. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver, but now it'll be third down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
A 52-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. The throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They do go for it. It's Brady. He's got Evans. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And it's a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll begin the drive with Carson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 12, Wilson flushed out right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson steps away to his left. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards, the pickup there. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. from the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So the difference is 6 points as we get set to resume action here in this third quarter of play. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Now he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Brady's pass there complete to Gronkowski, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Again, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Brady's throw complete there to Evans. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That catch good for only a couple. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady, this is caught. Gronkowski. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
The 6-yard line.
Brady to throw again. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Vita Vea stopped that play in its tracks. Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson and Olsen over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The tackle made back at his own.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Here's Wilson to throw. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they miss that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Shotgun now for Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down. From the gun, it's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
17 yards.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, 30 yards. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
At the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right, and now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bucs 40-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson flushed to his right, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now Wilson on first down, eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it, and he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
He was brought down by Carlton Davis.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
At the 27-yard line.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards on the play. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are within the extra point of taking the lead. And it is good. So they take the lead, and now the pressure falls on their defense to try and hold on.
Buccaneers, 15. Jason Myers.
And for the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Now Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Back to throw, Brady. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Brady to throw. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll look to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Seahawks 23, Buccaneers 15.
Way to hustle, boy.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seahawks.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
First down.
One final try now for Brady. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Come on now.
Today's final score is
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.